Welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video, and I wanted to talk about an arcade game that I don't really hear a lot of people discuss, and it's one of my personal favorites, and it's kind of a hidden gem. This is Venture by Exidy, made in 1981. It's kind of like if you took, well, that's him there with the little red guy with the arrow, that's you. If you can imagine Pac-Man carrying a bow and arrow, doing a Legend of Zelda adventure with like a berserk twist to it. That's essentially what this game is. You can see down there, there's Winky is the name of your character, that little red Pac-Man guy. You take him through these adventures with a bow and arrow, and essentially you go into 4 rooms, and there's bad guys, big monsters outside each room that are trying to get to you in the kind of the overworld. It's I think the first game that ever had that notion of having here's a bird's eye view of the overworld, and then when you go into something like a room or a cave or whatever, we're going to zoom in. And in this game, it actually does zoom in your view. It's like one of the first games. Look at this. See that sort of zoom in effect? I think this is one of the first games that ever did that. It's got a really charming music style to it. The sound effects are fantastic. And anytime I saw it in the arcade, I played it because I was just like, yes, I love Venture. It's so fun and cute and adorable. Only thing is, it is really, really hard, like super challenging. And I'm going to try a game or maybe 2, depending on how this goes, to show you just how hard this game is. In fact, yeah, let's do one right now. Love the sound effects. I used just the joystick and 1 button. And I'm hoping you can make me out on the camera there, but I'm the little tiny red dot running around the overworld, trying to get away from these monsters. And assuming that, well, they are pretty fast. I want to go inside these rooms here and kill the bad guys that are inside and get the treasure. So we've got some snakes. Now one of the challenges is you got to do this in a certain amount of time. Let's go get that apple. Because the longer you stay in the room, those monsters from outside are going to come in and get you. In fact, here comes one right now. So I'm going to take off through this room. And let's go down here. Ooh, that guy's really fast now. Let's go in here. You got to be careful of the bodies because they will, even if they're dead, as they disintegrate, if you touch them, you can still take damage from it. That's that one. Where is he coming in from? I'm going to go out this way. Oh, dang it. Okay, so that's the danger. But I've got 2 treasures now, you've seen. And let's go into the first room. Oh! Yeah. Big downside, it's very, very hard. Oh, come on. Do you get the berserk sort of vibe to it, how there's creatures in every room, and oh, well, okay, not a good example. But you see what I mean about the berserk kind of vibe? It's kind of like Evil Otto is the big hallway monster, and it's going to come in and get you. Let's do another one of these. So, another new game. Love the music. Let's do this again. Whoa. You don't have to kill them, you can just get out of the room there. I have heard the position of these monsters is actually, like the hallway monsters, is persistent, so if there's a monster to the left of this room when you run in here, he's going to approach from that side of the room whenever he tries to get you. Come on. Oh, jeez. And here comes the big monster, and I'm not going to get away. No! Died. Anyway, that's the berserk angle, anyway. I haven't shown you this last room up here. It's kind of neat. It's a room with a trap. So I want to keep myself from getting squished by the walls. Pick up the treasure. Get the heck out of the room before the monsters arrive. Come on. Oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. There we go. Woo! Ah. Oh, see what I mean? You touch the dead body, you still get killed. Okay, careful. Sorry if the camera's wiggling a bit. I am really reaming on the controller here. Ah, jeez. Okay, yes, let's reposition the camera because I think it wiggled a bit. There we go. Okay, let's do another one. Absolutely love this game, though. Every time I saw it in the arcade, I would definitely play it. And I got the 2600 version, which is not bad. Ah, not bad, but very slow in comparison. I mean, it can't really keep up. The ColecoVision one, though, jeez. The ColecoVision version, though, is almost arcade perfect. A little slower, not as dynamic with the colors, but really, really nice. Strangely, it doesn't work on a Coleco 2. You have to have Coleco Model 1, yikes, in order for the Venture cartridge to work on it, which is kind of weird. I don't get that. I read a very weird thing on Wikipedia about this game. When they were making the ColecoVision version, get 'em, nope, there was a comment on a site, or in a magazine, I guess, that was saying that the fact that this is coming to a home console is good because it's too complicated. It's too hard to be actually any fun in the arcade, which I think is crazy because I love this game in the arcade. I do agree it's hard, and I'm not getting that snake. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, it is hard, but it's fun, and I enjoyed it back in the day. So I don't know why they think it's a game that would not work well back in the day for arcades. Still, let's see if I can at least get this last one here. Oh, sorry about the shaking of the camera. I'm all excited because I might actually finish the level. Come on, don't have a monster come in that door. Yes! I think, yes! Whew, level complete. Okay. Nice. And then new rooms with new challenges. And there's no way I'm going to last very long here. But whoop, there's a big monster there. But yeah, love this game. And there's some of the later levels. Some of the later levels are really challenging in that you'll attack something, and when it's dead, can I get that? Yeah, see? Now they've changed, they've respawned to a nastier monster. Oh. Ah. And there's other rooms where you set off like a trap, and then you have to get out of the room, or you do things that open up the walls. Really, really awesome game. Loved Venture as a kid, and it's one of those sort of almost a hidden gem of the arcade. I mean, a lot of people knew about it, but I was surprised when I read that thing on Wikipedia that it was not considered a big success, or the fact that it was too complex for arcade experience, but much better as a home console experience. I thought, what? No, I loved Venture. And I just thought I would share that little memory with you folks, and also the fact if you can get Venture running in MAME, it's fantastic. Or if you've got a ColecoVision, get that version. All you have to be using a Coleco Model 1 for that, though. The Atari 2600 one was an okay port, considering the limitations of the 2600. I think it's just a bit too slow, though. All right, well, until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole.